today's video I'm going to talk about Tick-Tocks, which are one of my favourite floor work tricks. They're really fun to do and they can be very confusing at first. It took me a while to get used to the coordination of the Tick-Tocks, a lot of practice, so take your time with them. Don't worry if you don't understand at first. Follow along, practice as often as you can and you will soon get used to doing them. You can start them quite slow and over time you can build up the speed to make that nice, fast, dramatic Tick-Tock with the legs, which is pretty cool. But slow is also good and it's the way to learn so that you know exactly where things are going. So I'm going to, for the purposes of this video, to make it a little bit easier for you to learn, I'm going to wear two different coloured shoes. So the left foot, my left foot, I have the red shoe, and on my right foot, I've got the silver one. I know it looks kind of weird, but this is going to help you to distinguish which foot is doing what, so that way you can follow along a lot clearer. So you can use a mat or something on the floor, as it is a floor trick. We're going to be here for a while, so make yourself really comfortable. Don't worry if you get pretty cramped up in your abs. It is a bit of a core workout as well as a leg workout. And Tick-Tocks are also a really good way to improve your flexibility in your legs. They look really simple, but it's a good way to warm up your hamstrings if you're going to do your splits later on. And plus, it's going to make you more mobile and increase your range of movement within your legs. So they're very, very worthwhile. Not only do they look cool, but they're going to help improve your body overall. So let's get down to it. So we're going to start off with single leg Tick-Tocks. That's just with one leg at a time. We'll work up to going to the double one after that. So I'm going to sit slightly at an angle on my mat so that you can see more clearly. I'm going to rest down on my elbows, but you can also do it lying down flat if you start to get really, if you start to feel the work in your stomach, you can just lie down. Of course they look better when you're on your elbows. Make sure you keep your belly in. We don't want to blow the belly out too much while we're here. And relax your neck and shoulders. So I'm going to lift both legs up to a pike position. There you go, so you can see both shoes. I'm going to start with my right leg first. So with a single leg Tick-Tock, and with all Tick-Tocks, you need to keep your knees super glued together. So both knees together, they never separate or bend or bulge out to the sides. It makes it a much cleaner line, looks a lot prettier, and it's more correct. So, both knees super glued together. Starting with the right leg, I'm going to bring the right foot forward so it comes a little bit in front of left. It's coming to the inside. I'm drawing a circle with my heel, coming in towards my bum to the center. I'm going to let it come a little bit out to the side and then back up the same way. So going to the inside, outside, and back to the inside. I'm also doing a little bit of a wiggle with my hips as the shoe comes out to make the movement bigger. So again, right heel comes to the back, it comes to the inside, the outside, hip swivel, back in, and replace back to the center. Now the left leg is going to cross to the back of the right. Left shoe comes to the center, all the way to the outside, hip swivel, back in the exact same way, back to the center again. To the right. Right leg crosses, to the back, right heel inside, outside, inside again. Left foot crosses, inside, outside, inside. And again, right leg, you can start to let the hips relax and wiggle with that movement so it comes a little bit loose and swivelly. Just allow your hips to move side to side. Again, always coming to a nice straight leg, pointing your toes back to the middle again. So these are your single leg Tick-Tocks. They're a lot easier and you can have some fun practicing those on the floor to get used to them, and once you've got it perfect, then we can start to work on the double version. There. So with the double leg Tick-Tock, we're coming to the inside, outside, and inside back for the single leg one. With the double one, we're going to do one single leg one and then the opposite. So it's very important what the second leg is doing, but the first leg is doing exactly what we just did there. So just coming back onto my elbows again. So the double Tick-Tock is the one that looks like this. So I'm going to start with my right shoe. It goes to the back, as we've already talked about. Same setup as for the single leg one. So it comes to the inside, to the outside, and once it's getting to about, if you think about a clock, to about 7 o'clock as you look at the clock, or sorry, I can totally tell the time, to about 5 o'clock even. So once it's coming to the outside, that's when the second shoe is going to start. It's doing the exact opposite. So knees together, it's going to swing to the outside and then up to the inside. So it crosses underneath the first leg. Both legs straighten up back to the center. Uncross, so you can reset yourself and start again. So right leg is going to come down. When it reaches 5 o'clock, we're going to bring the other leg down to the outside, so it's a bit of a knock-knee effect. Other leg starts to come up, and then the left leg starts to come up again. So again, right leg to the outside, or sorry, right leg comes to the inside, to the outside, left leg to the outside, the inside, and back together. So they're both moving independently of each other. So I'm just going to move to give you another angle. You have to check out my butt while you're at it. Way! Just kidding. So, right leg, left leg. Here we go. So right leg starts moving. It crosses to the back. We're going to the inside, to the outside. Left leg follows once we get to the outside. Goes to the outside, to the inside. Crosses to the back and up. Reset and start again. Right leg inside, outside. Left leg outside, inside. And up again. Replace, set again. Inside, outside. Outside, inside. Replace, start again. So nice and slowly, making sure that you always replace the legs. Once you've got it, we're going to do the same hip swivel. So you're going to swivel the hips towards the right hand side as the right leg is leading and starting the movement here. Right leg, and making sure that your hips come back to the center as you finish the movement back with both legs straight again. So we're going to try it on the opposite side. So here we're going to start with the left foot behind. So left leg is leading, so we have it coming to the inside as it comes to the outside, and the right leg follows to the outside and the inside. Both legs coming together in the center. Replace. And again. Again, adding in the hip swivel so that we can make it appear bigger, so we can get those nice circles with the knees. Making sure that, of course, you've always got your knees together throughout the whole movement. We can then start to have a bit of fun and play with single leg, right leg, single leg, left leg, double tick-tock on the right, double tick-tock on the left. So let's try it out. So single leg tick-tock, right leg. We cross it to the back. Outside, inside, or inside, outside even. Inside, outside, inside, outside. So we can do as many of these as you like. Letting those hips swivel, knees always pinned together. Always return to nice straight legs as you set yourself up again. So we have right leg, left leg, right and left. Now going to the doubles, right leg to the back. So we have on the right leading, and now we're going to go to the left. So as you go on to the left, it's already to the back, so we don't have to do the setup again. So right leg double tick-tock. 3, 2, 1. Left leg's already at the back, and going to the left, and letting those hips go. Woo. So Tick-Tocks are a really good way to improve your leg flexibility, and they look really, really cool. So when you're practicing, put on your favorite music and really listen to the beats so you can hear where the little drum accents are. It can be a really fun game to firstly see how long you can do Tick-Tocks for, because they're pretty intense in your core. It's a good way to get an ab workout without realizing. And it's a fun way to hear different beats in the music and see what you can do to catch those beats. It can look pretty impressive. So practice them regularly. Again, start slow. You can start to work up the speed. Once you've got the coordination of the left and right, you can then add in your hip movement. Then you can try playing with single leg Tick-Tocks, going to doubles, both sides, and adding in single ones in between and playing with the movement there. So have fun with it, and don't forget to send me your videos of your practice. If you come up with a really cool choreography to your favorite song and hitting all those drum beats with your legs, then send it on to me. Good luck, kids. Happy Tick-Tocking.